Okay, let's unpack this. For decades, Google search has been our go-to, right? Famously asking if we were feeling lucky.
Yeah, that classic button.
But what happens when that, luck gets replaced by cutting-edge artificial intelligence? It's fundamentally changing how we find, interact with, and even receive information.
Well, what's fascinating here is the shift. It's profound, really, moving from just typing keywords to a more conversational, intelligent experience.
Right.
Google's moving beyond just showing you a list of links. They're aiming to synthesize information directly for you.
Exactly. So for you listening, what's our plan today? How are we going to help you get a handle on these pretty seismic shifts in search, especially with these new AI features?
Well, first, we need to understand exactly what AI overviews and this even newer AI mode are. Then, how they're changing search as we know it.
Mm.
And crucially, what this means for you, the everyday searcher. And to make it real, we're bringing in a firsthand account. Someone named David actually put AI mode through its paces.
All right, we've got that personal test drive perspective. Our mission today is really to give you a shortcut to being well-informed about this whole evolving landscape.
Yeah, what does it all mean? For finding info, for websites, even for, the future of just interacting online.
Exactly. We're going to explore all of that, reveal some surprising facts, key insights along the way. So let's start by setting the stage. AI overviews. Where did this begin?
Okay, so that feature first appeared back in May 2023. It was part of something called the Search Generative Experience, or SGE.
SGE, right. I remember that acronym.
Yeah. Essentially, it was Google's first big move to integrate this generative AI right into search results. It basically produces AI-generated summaries at the top.
Like a summary box.
Kind of like a supercharged featured snippet, yeah, giving you an immediate answer instead of just a link. It got rebranded as AI Overviews, launched officially in the U.S. May 2024,
Okay.
and then rolled out globally pretty quick, over 100 countries by October 24.
Sounds revolutionary. But like with any big tech shift, there's usually some pushback, right? We saw that lawsuit from Chegg, the education tech company, in February 2025.
That's right.
They claimed these AI overviews were leading students to prefer, and I quote, low-quality, unverified AI summaries. What's your take on that? Does it threaten the credibility here?
Well, it's a critical point. The Chegg lawsuit really highlights how that immediate summary changes the whole user journey. You go from finding a link to getting an answer.
Right.
And that naturally raises questions about accuracy, about source validation. It forces us to ask, when you get that synthesized answer, how much do you trust it without clicking through?
That's a great distinction. Okay, so if AI overviews were step one, then AI mode. That feels like the next generation, doesn't it?
Right.
Google started testing this March 2025, rolled it out in the US in May 25. Why is it such a leap?
It's a completely different approach, really, a paradigm shift.
Yeah,
In
right.
AI mode, all the content you see is AI generated. It's designed as an end-to-end AI experience.
All of it.
Yeah. And Google's even thinking about putting ads directly within this AI content that signals a fundamental rethink of the results page, how monetization works, everything.
Wow. Okay. So if AI overviews are for quick facts, like a snapshot, what's AI mode for? What kind of searches really benefit from this deeper AI-generated stuff?
AI mode isn't just for a quick hit. It's for a deeper exploration, for multi-step tasks where you need more than just that snapshot.
Yeah.
It uses something Google calls a query fan-out technique.
Query fan-out, what's that mean?
So instead of just one search, AI mode breaks your initial question down into lots of subtopics. Then it runs multiple queries simultaneously across the web to dive much, much deeper.
Oh, right.
It synthesizes info from a vast number of sources, way beyond what a human could easily do with traditional searching.
It's one thing to talk about this stuff in theory, but, seeing it in action helps. We have this firsthand account from David, who really tested AI mode. What did he find? How does it actually work in the wild?
David's experience is really illuminating. It shows how intuitive Google wants this to be. Accessing it was simple, he said. Either go to google.com AI mode or tap the Labs icon in the Google app.
Straightforward enough?
The only catch, you needed a personal Google account, not a business one.
Yeah.
Which is interesting, right? It hints at the personalized nature, maybe future sensitive features.
That is interesting. And David really put it through its paces, didn't he? He started with a pretty complex query, best productivity techniques. And AI mode, using that query fan-out thing you mentioned, immediately kicked off 7 simultaneous searches. 7.
Wow.
Across over 150 different sites. And what he got back was a concise 1 to 2 page summary of all that research, complete with citations. Think about the time saved there.
That's a perfect illustration of query fanout, isn't it? The system does the heavy lifting, sifts through hundreds of sites, delivers a synthesized report. That would take a human hours, maybe days, to do manually with that depth.
And he didn't stop there. He tested its multimodal capabilities. On his phone, tapped the camera icon, took a photo of something,
Okay.
and then just asked a question about the picture. AI mode processed the image, ran searches across hundreds of sites again, and gave him an answer. He said it left him informed and confident. That is a huge leap from just typing words.
It really is. Imagine pointing your phone at, I don't know, a weird plant in your garden and asking, what's wrong with this?
Exactly.
That integration of visual search with conversational AI, it's a game changer. You interact based on what you see, not just what you can type, blurs the lines between observing and finding information.
Then David tackled shopping, often a tedious search process, right?
Oh, yeah.
He looked for a high-quality men's rain jacket, specified sizing, durability, price, color, all the usual stuff. He said AI mode gave recommendations much faster than his usual 20-minute manual dig.
That's convenience.
And he mentioned an upcoming feature too, tracking prices and checking out directly from notifications.
See, that's transforming search from just info retrieval to an actionable assistant.
Correct.
It's not just telling you about jackets, it's helping you buy the right one, streamlining the whole journey.
And then came the moment David called incredible, the virtual try-on feature.
Ah, this sounds cool.
He uploaded a full-body, front-facing photo. 30 seconds later, boom, he saw himself virtually wearing a Patagonia jacket. He was apparently blown away by the realism.
Wow, imagine that. No more guessing if something will look good, no trip to the store needed, maybe.
Right. Think of the fitting room dread evaporating.
That goes beyond just info into truly personalized experience. A glimpse of how AI search can remove friction from real-world tasks. What other areas do you think this could transform beyond shopping?
That's a great question. So many little frictions it could smooth out.
Hmm.
David also found navigating AI mode easy. Use the new chat icon to switch topics, start fresh, simple. And his personal takeaway on competitors, he found Google's results are just as trustworthy as Perplexity Pro.
Yeah.
So much so, he canceled his Perplexity subscription. That's a strong vote of confidence for Google.
That is significant. If Google's AI mode offers similar trust and convenience to specialized AI platforms, it really keeps users locked into the Google ecosystem, doesn't it? Potentially challenges those niche tools.
Okay, so shifting gears a bit, what does all this mean for the wider internet? For how you, the user, find info? The immediate thing is visibility, right? These AI overviews, even before AI mode, they take up a lot of screen space.
Oh, absolutely. On desktop, it's like 42% of the screen above the fold. On mobile, it jumps to nearly half, 48%.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, when overviews appear with featured snippets, which happens a lot, like 60% of the time,
Yeah.
they can take up a massive 67% to 76% of the screen above the fold.
Wow, that literally pushes the traditional organic links way, way down. You often have to scroll just to even see them. It's a seismic shift in presentation.
Which leads to this phenomena researchers are calling zero-click searches. A Pew Research study, March 2025, 900 U.S. users.
Okay, what did they find?
People were way less likely to click traditional links when an AI summary was there. Only 8% of visits clicked through, compared to 15% without the AI summary.
That's a big drop.
And get this, links inside the summary itself clicked only 1% of the time.
1%. Oof. The study also noted, right, that 26% of browsing sessions just ended after seeing the AI summary, compared to 16% for traditional results.
Right.
So people get their answer from Google's AI and just bounce. They never visit the website. For you, the listener, it means faster answers, sure. But for content creators, a huge challenge in actually reaching you.
And naturally, this has content publishers worried. There's a strong feeling in the industry that AI overviews are hurting traffic, especially organic traffic. Less visibility, potential hit to revenue if you're not getting clicks.
True. Though it's worth noting, maybe not all websites lose out in the same way. Think about a nonprofit site or like a local restaurant's website.
Right.
If the AI just tells you the opening hours directly, maybe that specific site doesn't lose value. It might even save them bandwidth costs if you don't need to load the whole page. So it's a bit nuanced, depends on the site's goal.
I see your point there. For things like ours, sure. But for businesses relying on ads or leads, the traffic concern is real, isn't it?
Definitely.
And beyond traffic, there's still the accuracy issue. AI overviews have faced criticism. Some pretty wild examples, like telling people to eat rocks or put glue on pizza.
Yeah, those were memorable.
And users report that just Adding one word completely changes the summary. Inconsistent, maybe nonsensical results. So while AI mode sounds convenient, maybe double-check its cooking advice.
It highlights the ongoing challenge with these large language models, hallucinations. Google's working on it, refining algorithms, improving validation, but the potential for weirdness or bad info is still there.
So what does that mean for us?
It means cultivating a kind of AI literacy for yourself, knowing when to trust the summary and when you really need to click through and check the original sources cited.
That's crucial. Okay, so despite all this, the AI summaries, the screen space, organic rankings still matter. Surprisingly, maybe?
Yeah, very much so. A study showed 75% of links cited in AI overviews came from the top 12 organic results.
Wow, 3/4.
And 90% came from position 35 or higher. So being visible in traditional search is still absolutely key, even if it's behind the AI summary now. Your content needs to rank well to even be considered by the AI.
Okay, that makes sense.
And there was this cosine similarity analysis, too. Basically, it measures how similar the meaning is between texts. It found a high correlation between the meaning of the cited website content and the AI summary text.
So relevant, high-ranking content gets cited more.
Exactly. Good SEO fundamentals are still vital.
And these AI overviews, they pop up more for certain types of searches, right?
Yeah, they do. More often for informational queries, longer tail searches, question-based ones like starting with who, what, when, why, how.
Makes sense.
About 59% of those informational queries trigger an AI overview. Compare that to only 19% for commercial queries, like when you're looking to buy something.
Why is the difference there?
Well, informational queries often seek a synthesized answer, which is what overviews do best. Commercial queries often lead to product listings, shopping ads. Traditional e-commerce results still play a bigger role there. AI isn't one size fits all for every search intent.
Gotcha. Okay, looking ahead then, what's next for AI mode? Google's pushing forward. Sounds like some exciting stuff is coming.
Definitely. First up, something called deep search. This takes that query fan-out idea to another level.
How so?
It'll let AI mode issue hundreds of searches, synthesize info into expert-level, fully cited reports in minutes. Think complex research tasks done super fast.
Hundreds. Wow. Then there are live capabilities, part of Project Astra.
Yeah, this is wild. Real-time video input through your phone camera. You can have interactive conversations with search about what you're seeing.
Like pointing your phone at a broken dishwasher and asking how to fix it?
Exactly. Or at a painting in a museum and asking about its history. Truly mind-bending stuff.
And it goes beyond just info, right? Agentic capabilities.
Yes.
Project Mariner.
Yes. This is where AI mode starts doing things for you. Automating tasks. Starting with buying event tickets, making restaurant reservations, booking appointments. By directly interacting with sites like Ticketmaster or Resy, AI moves from just an assistant to an agent acting on your behalf, blurs the line between search and action.
That's a significant step. They're also introducing Canvas.
Right. A new tool for multi-session planning. Like, if you're building a study guide or planning a trip, Canvas saves and updates your info across different searches, keeps it all organized. Like a personalized knowledge hub.
And making it even more personal. Personal context.
This is where it gets really tailored. AI mode will offer personalized suggestions based on your past searches, and you'll have the option to let it integrate data from other Google apps, like Gmail. So, searching things to do in Nashville. AI mode might see your flight confirmation in Gmail and suggest restaurants near your hotel, maybe ones with outdoor seating because you booked that last time. Highly personalized.
That is personal. Almost creepy, but potentially super useful.
It's a fine line for sure. They emphasize user control over data integration.
And finally, Chrome integration.
Yeah, making it seamless while browsing. Soon, you'll see an Ask Google about this page option in Chrome's address bar, highlight some text, get an AI overview right there, or dive into AI mode from Lens. It feels like they want AI woven into everything.
Google's stance seems pretty clear then. AI mode is looking more and more like the future of Google search.
That's the quote. This isn't just an experiment. It's a foundational shift in how they see information access and digital interaction.
So if we tie this all together, connected to the bigger picture, it's clear Google's AI overviews, and especially AI mode, are fundamentally transforming search. It's not just about finding information anymore, is it?
No, it's about getting intelligence. Directly, conversationally, personally.
Right. And what's really fascinating is how knowledge consumption is shifting. You get summarized answers, often without clicking. Platforms are pushing for relevance, targeting results more than ever.
It encourages us to think critically, maybe. about how that info is synthesized and presented.
Exactly. Because for many, that AI summary might be the only interaction they have with that data.
Absolutely. So hopefully you listening now have a much clearer understanding of this new landscape, how these AI features work, how they impact search behavior, and even how David put them to the test.
Yeah, and if we think about that progression, simple keywords to AI that knows your context, buys tickets for you, virtually tries on clothes, it really makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What's the next frontier of convenience AI search will unlock? How might it fundamentally change a part of your daily digital life you haven't even thought about yet?
Something to definitely ponder as you navigate this new reality of search.